Good evening. We're going to talk about Uniform by Errick Nunnally. This is from the spring issue of FIYAH, issue number 14. Errick Nunnally was born and raised in Boston, Mass. He served one tour in the Marine Corps before deciding art school would be a safer and more natural pursuit. He is permanently distracted by art, comics, science fiction, history, and horror. Trained as a graphic designer, he has earned a black belt in Krav Maga, Muay Thai, kickboxing after dark. Some of his work includes the novels Blood for the Sun and The Lightning, Wears a Red Cape, Lost in Transition, a comic strip collection, and first prize in one hamburger contest. Following are some of his short stories in respective magazines. Penny Incompatible, from Lamplight, Jack Johnson and the Heavyweight Title of the Galaxy, The Final Summons, Welcome to the DIV from Wicked Witches, A Few Extra Pounds from Transcendent, and 100 Pearls from Protectors 2. Eventually, Errick came to his senses and moved to Rhode Island with his two lovely children and had one beautiful wife. ErrickNunnally.us to see his work. So, Uniform by Errick Nunnally was really good. I enjoyed this quite a bit. It's about an individual named Patrick. He used to be in the Army or the Marines, something like that, and there was an accident. He took a mortar shell to himself and he ended up paraplegic, and he had a choice, and he chose to be put into basically a metal container as a robot. His heart is still there and beating, so his heart's there. All of his body is mechanical. He has like 4 arms, and he has like weapons in his chassis. And he came back, and he's living this life now as this death dealer, they call him, or something like that, because in this world, individuals that have this metal casing, this armament, are usually sent to battle to kill a bunch of people, and they justify it not being unethical because there's like a human soul or mind still in control. So it's not like a drone just killing people, but there's like some control there. However, most people are afraid of him. His sister wants him to come see her. He has a niece. He hasn't seen his family at all since he came back. He doesn't like the way he looks. He wants to change the way he looks. He hates to make people afraid of him. When he walks down the street, people walk away from him. They're scared of him. And he's having a hard time with this because he really wants to make connections with people. And everyone's afraid of him. So he's going on this little trip, and there ends up being an accident in a subway car, and he meets a young girl and her mother, and he basically saves their life. And it was just a really good story. It was well written. It was easy to understand, and it had a lot of emotion to it. One of my favorite parts was that Errick Nunnally kind of compared how people reacted to him in this machine body, this machine of destruction, and kind of compared it to how people used to see him when he was just a normal black man. And how some people might have thought that he was dangerous even then, and I thought that was an interesting comparison. Overall, I thought it was a fantastic story. I really liked it a lot. I probably liked it more than the previous story by Ungandarian. So it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. So the next story I'm going to read is A Terminal Kind of Love by Veronica Henry. It is the next story in FIYAH issue number 14. So I'll see you all tomorrow night. Let me know in the comments if you read the story for today or not.